Oh, sorry, guys. I'm sitting here petting my dog, not paying attention. My puppy. Oh, she's running. She doesn't want to be seen by the camera. She just got her hair cut yesterday, and I told him to shave off her tail. She's a Lhasa Apso, so their, like, tails are, like, really long. And I told them to cut her tail off, and I don't think she's used to it. She keeps sniffing at her tail. And I have to keep trying to tell her, that's your tail. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys books that I read this week. Starting with Matched by Ali Condi. I did do a review on this, a separate review. I gave this a 5 out of 5, I think. Pretty sure. Because I absolutely loved this book. I was supposed to read this and Delirium, because it was like Battle of the Books for my book club, and it seems that everybody likes Delirium. Everybody kept saying how they didn't like Matched, that they couldn't connect to Matched. It was completely the opposite for me. I absolutely loved Match. I don't know, I just felt like it was more realistic, because I felt like the things in it could have happened. I don't know. I loved it. And then I did read Delirium by Lauren Oliver. I gave this a 4 out of 5 stars because I liked it, but I just didn't love it. I do think it's good. It's the one where love is a disease, and when you turn 18, I believe, I think, or is it 16? I can't remember. I think it might be 16. I don't know. Anyway, when they turn 16 or 18, I cannot remember, they are supposed to be cured of love. So, that's the story in this one. Of course, there's a guy. I mean, like, duh. Before you even read it, you know there's going to be a guy involved. It was a nice little love story. I kind of can't wait to read the second one because I do want to know what happens. It was kind of obvious, though. Like, I knew what was going to happen at the end of the book before it happened. I mean, it was one of those things where you just knew. You knew it was coming. You knew what it was. So, I don't know. I liked it, but I didn't, like, absolutely love it. So, after that, I read Into the Wild Nerd Yonder by Julie Halpern. I read this one because I was supposed to read a book about, like a nerd or geek. I think it was supposed to be, like, the main character. I did start Geektastic, but, like, I don't even think I actually, like, started it. I think I read, like, a little bit, and I set it down. And then I hauled this book, and I was like, you know, I think I'm going to switch to this book. So I did, and I absolutely loved this. I think I did give it a 4 out of 5 stars, though. I don't think I gave it a 5 out of 5. This book, I would love to see, like, a second book of it, just because I really enjoyed it. It's a story in high school. It's set in high school. And, this girl who's kind of just an individual, she's got a couple of friends. Her brother's cool, though. He's, like, in the punk crowd, and he's, like, cool, and she's able to kind of get the benefits from that, of being his sister, because he's really a good brother to her. I really wish my brother would have been like that with me, but not that he was, like, in the cool crowd or anything. I was probably more popular than he was. But, I don't know, I just loved how he looked out for her, and I didn't really have that. My brother didn't really look out for me, I guess is what I want to say. I just enjoyed it. Her couple of her friends got into the punk scene because they wanted to, you know, be with the guys and stuff. So, I just watched them and thought, man, like, they're trying too hard, because it was, like, overnight they became punk. And I hate that kind of stuff. I can totally understand if you want to go into the punk scene, like, gradually work your way there. Don't go and shave your head off overnight. Like, it's stupid. So she kind of loses her friends in the process of it, but by the end of it all, she finds herself new friends and is able to be comfortable with herself. And I don't know, I just thought it was an awesome book. I really would love to see a second book, just because I just enjoyed the whole setting. It just was really good. I did finish Sketchy by Olivia Sams. It's from the Beecatcher Chronicles. This is book 1. It was performed by Katie Reinders, because obviously it is an audiobook. I gave this a 3 out of 5 stars. Maybe it would have been higher than that if I had read the book rather than listened to it. I did not like the reader of this at all. Like, I think she was terrible. There was a lot of cussing in it, though. Like, a lot of cussing. And, you know, sometimes that doesn't bother me all that much, but I guess because I was hearing it, it just, like, kept popping up in my face. And the way that she would read it would sound so stupid because, I don't know, like, if I'm gonna read it out loud for people, I'm gonna make that cussing sound like I'm really, like, in character and I'm cussing. Like, she sounded stupid when she was cussing because it was like she was reading it instead of being in it, in the scene. What this is just this girl who is a drug addict, and then she goes into rehab, and now she's out of rehab, enters into a high school as a new student. She now has the ability to be able to literally draw the truth out of people. Like, if she's looking at somebody, she's an artist. So if she's looking at somebody, she can sit there and draw something on her sketch pad that has something to do with, like, secrets inside of that person. And so that's what this kind of story is kind of about. There's somebody out there who is raping and killing women, and she ends up knowing one of the victims, and she's trying to get information from her to try to catch this person, and that person's not willing to really truly help, but she was able to sketch a picture of the man who did it, but this girl just doesn't want to help her with it at all. She refuses help. She tells her that she didn't tell her anything. She knows nothing. She doesn't remember anything about that night. So, I don't know. But anyway, by the end, I liked it a little better because I felt like there was more action. I felt like I was being drawn into the story more. But I don't know whether I'll get the second book whenever it comes out or not. I really didn't enjoy it all that much. Right now, oh, dang it. I meant to grab the dust cover for this, and I forgot. It's Queen of the Air by Dean Jensen. This is the book about the circus. It's a true story, true love and tragedy story, pretty much. I'm enjoying it. I don't think it's the best book in the world by any means, but I mean, it's an enjoyable book. It's pretty much about the history of the circus, kind of focusing on the Queen of the Air, who was Liesl, I guess is how you say her name, and her love story and who all she ended up with and that type of thing. It does have pictures in it, like actual true pictures. Come over here. I don't trust her. Sometimes she likes to pee. She's not used to being able to go out in the house all that much still. I know it's been since March that we put our other dog down, but I still don't trust her to not pee. So anyway, I'm almost done with the book. I don't have that much further. I think I have less than 100 pages left of the story. I don't know. I'm like on the fence about rating this book. I feel like I want to give it like a 3.5 because it's not really a 3 and it's not really a 4. So I don't really know. But after I get done with that, because I know I'm going to finish it, and I'm hoping I'll finish it today, I'm going to start A Tale Dark and Grim by Adam Gidwitz. And this is for my book club. Queen of Air is for my book club too. It was for like a story that is released in June or July. That one was released this month in June. So, and this one is for the book club because it has a blue cover. You had to have a red, white, or blue cover. This is a blue cover, and I just think that this sounds really good because obviously it's based on fairy tales. So, I can't wait to read it. So, I'm hoping that I finish Queen of the Air today, and then I can start this one. So, that's it, and I'll see you guys later.